Hey friends, it's Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books and More. You can find me on Facebook at Suzanne Shares Usborne Books. You can find me on YouTube at the same spot. So I'm really excited to show you probably, hands down, my absolute favorite books from Usborne Books and More. One of these books is the reason I actually became a consultant. I love our human body books. No, I'm not in the medical field. Yes, blood makes me pass out anytime I have to have blood drawn at the doctor, so I'm not exactly sure why I'm so drawn to these, but I love them. So, there are 5,000 bajillion human body books from Usborne Books and More, so I'm actually making two videos. This one is strictly our Lift the Flap body books, and the other ones are any non-Lift the Flap human body books. And there's a lot of them, so I'm going to go as fast as I can. Okay? Yay! First up is question and answers all about your body. It's Lift the Flap, as I mentioned. This is for ages 3 and up. I love this series. It's amazing because every page is centered around a question. So these are all why questions, and then it's answered by them lifting the flap. So very, very fabulous and fun. I mean, it's recommended for 3+, but I love it. So if you have an inquisitive child that likes to ask those who, what, when, where, why questions, that one's great. It's a whole series. We have it for all sorts, time, animals. It's a great one. So that one's 3 and up. This one I also wanted to highlight. It's a newer title, Where Do Babies Come From? Because we all know that sometimes kiddos are inquisitive about this. It is in our first question, Lift the Flap first question and answer series, which is a step before the Q&A series that I showed, except this one is for 4+. I know that we as parents can have an awkward time answering that question at times, so I do want to highlight this book because it does speak to that. It does mention reproduction. I'm not going to say the words, but it does very factually mention that. Not how, but it talks about the two parts. That one comes from the mom, one comes from the dad. So, and again, very scientific form. So I did want to highlight that because it does talk a lot about just different things related to babies and that as well. Okay, another favorite, one of my all-time favorites. This is Look Inside Your Body. It is for 4+. I love this series, and this one in particular because it has flaps inside of flaps. Oh, yeah. So the little boy, first it looks at the muscular system, then the skeletal. So many of the pages have flaps within flaps. And this says 4+, but honestly, I just love it for any age. It is very factual. It's nonfiction. It gives you the basics over 5 senses, some of the basic body systems. It's a good primer for beginning learning about the body. Now, the next one, What Happens When You Eat, this is a new title. This is for 5 and up. This is our Look Inside series. So what I like about it, we have a lot of human body books that tell you just the nuts and bolts of our body. The nervous system, this is the respiratory system, this is the digestive system. But this one in particular is talking about what happens literally inside our bodies when we eat. So it's more of an application of what our digestive system and what our body does. It talks about vitamin and minerals. It talks about bacteria in our stomachs. And that talks about when you get sick. And then different things about eating. So I am a huge fan of our Look Inside series, so I'm glad we have that one as well. And again, this is How Your Body Works. Lift the Flap, How Your Body Works. And I'm a little cheat sheet. This is 6+. I'm like, well, again, so this is similar to What Happens When You Eat, but this is not just focused on digestion. It talks about what you're made of. It talks about cells. Yes, your bones and muscles, hearts and lungs, brain and nerves, eating, growing, staying healthy, and amazing body facts. So again, it does talk about the skeletal system, but it gives you more information about the bones and the muscles, and it gives the specific, this is your pectorals, these are abdominals. In our other books that mention those, and like the different bone names, this one goes into further detail about how our body does actually work. So again, a new title, and I love it. And then this is the one that made me become a consultant. See Inside Your Body. I love it. It is for ages 7+. And again, it is a little more body system focused. It does give you some more details about it, how it works. But I really enjoy, this is definitely geared for older. It's a good combination of what makes up our body and how they work. Like this, I still mentally, I'm such a visual learner. When I think about the heart and how it works, if I remember like hearing someone talk about it or I'm trying to explain it, I literally have this picture in my mind of the blood flowing away from the heart and blood flowing to the heart from the lungs. It helped me. So these are our specific human body books from Usborne Books and More as of May 2020 that are all human body related, but are Lift the Flap. So I hope that's been helpful. If you have any questions about these, if you are like me and a classical conversations mama, these would be great for cycle 3. And if I can help you in any way, feel free to contact me through my Facebook page, Suzanne Shares Usborne Books, or you can snag any of these on my website, SuzanneSharesUsborneBooks.com. All right. Thanks, friends.